Biglow. I'm a songwriter. I had my own band years ago, and I came to Hollywood with a song called Red Hot Honda Go. I encountered Gary Paxton through a number of situations. Gary Paxton was very successful. He was the lead singer in Alley Oop. He produced the record Monster Mash on his own label. And he was very talented. He was my teacher and my mentor. Spent a lot of time with me. He was very kind and generous in his giving to me. As time went on, I migrated from Gary and into other locales of entertainment and writing with different people. I moved to the Hollywood Hills and lived up there with Roger Hart and Charlie Vance. Roger managed a group called Paul Revere and the Raiders. They were pretty big for a long time. Charlie Vance was an agent, and his partner, Josie Wilson, was the mom of the Ventures, one of the Ventures group. We had a lot of fun up in the Hollywood Hills, to say the least. Oftentimes, I'd go down to Hollywood to remember what I used to do and to make different business meetings. I remember seeing all the faces in Hollywood, all those young people that came to be discovered. Both young guys and young girls wanted to be stars, wanted to be famous. I remember especially the young girls and how they were kind of consumed by this big machine that was only too ready to take their naivety and their innocence and parlay it into their own personal needs, whatever they may be. One day I was so moved by the whole thing that I wrote a tune called The Wind Blows Your Hair. I was a lyric. I met a dear friend of mine by the name of Sky Saxon. He had a young group called The Seeds. They had a couple of records out, but he thought The Wind Blows Your Hair was perfect for them. So The Seeds and Sky Saxon recorded The Wind Blows Your Hair about the little girls in Hollywood and what happened to them, how they were consumed by this whole big crazy animal called exploration. Exploitation is a better word. Seeing these people in Hollywood that came here to be famous moved me. I saw many of these young girls as MIT sisters and family members, and I watched their lives destroyed by prostitution and other things that happened. And by and large, I was pretty disappointed in what could happen to people. The Wind Blows Your Hair was a song that was born of this visualization and realizing this. When I got the lyric finished and had the demo recorded, I did it under the name of Prince Albert. I did it at Emperor Hudson Studio in town, down in Vermont. Emperor Hudson was a huge DJ in those days, and Emperor's Commandos and so forth. Sky Saxon and the Seeds were an up-and-coming rock act then. And Sky and I were friends. I'd met him, and I shared my song, The Wind Blows Your Hair, with him. He said, "Wow, buddy, I love it. I want to record it. I want to do it." I said, "Okay, Sky, let's do it." So he did it. He recorded The Wind Blows Your Hair with the Seeds. And the rest is history, what happened with that song. Sky Saxon and the Seeds were signed to a record label, GNP Crescendo, which was Gene Norman's label. Gene Norman and I were good friends from a long time ago. He was an old DJ and a wonderful impresario of the whole music thing in Hollywood. He was quite a gentleman. He had a club called the Crescendo. Gene Norman's Crescendo was very famous and popular. Bobby Darin played there, and a lot of people like that, a lot of huge acts through the years. Gene was a forerunner and a groundbreaker for some rock things and other things. He was the one that signed the Seeds to GNP Crescendo. Sky Saxon
You up the trouble, and down the street. Now what you lost in your running feet. The city's rhythm won't seem to reach. Catch the shadow, then saying it's all over. The race is won by him. Crown State, Crown State, Crown State again. And the wind, city blows through hell. Time in the city, you think you're alone upon the road. Then it's all over. Your race is won by him. Crown State, Crown State, Crown State again. And the wind, city blows your head. You give up the penny. You spent for kids. You're out of the end. You couldn't live. If your mind rides by, carried by sin, standing there naked, naked in your truth.